What's up, everybody? Chris here from CTJ Descending Leads, bringing you guys another card reveal video. Today we're going to be going over the multicolor rare cards that are going to be released in set 10. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit that bell for all the notifications to get an update whenever we release new content. And we'll get right here into the cards here. So obviously, so tomorrow we're going to be showing off the multicolor SRs, which is nice. I was so worried that multicolor wasn't going to get any support in this set, but I think they spent so much money on making multicolor cards for a whole year. Probably just need to keep adding support to it. So we'll go over these real quick. Vegeta and Trunks, no holds barred. The 2-drop, deflect. If your leader is a red or green, when this card is played, choose any number of your opponent's battle cards that add up to 4 and KO them. This is nice. This allows you to play out. This allows you to kind of give you like an early board clear. Being 16k is kind of weird. 18 or 19 would have made more sense. I think someone said that over here, but it seems okay. I feel like what this is gonna be really good for is there's a lot of super combos that are coming out in the new set where you have to play them to get a bonus effect and you can combo with them. This is probably to help stop some of those, as well as stopping a bunch of cantrip cards, like ones where it says, hey, if your opponent restands an energy, you can discard one of their energy, or like the Isekai where they have the bottom deck a card. Black Mass Saiyan, Kid Ku, the Frost that allows you to draw. There's a lot of cards. Frieza's Death Embrace. So there's a lot of small cards that have a lot of effect. So this kind of helps remove a lot of that stuff. So it's a good card. It's pretty cool. Son Goku and Hit Supreme Alliance. This is a rival blue. Oh, cool. So I actually think I have. I don't know if you guys can see this. So this is a Bojack. It's a blue-yellow arrival that you have to pay a yellow for. This gives us a blue one, which I think is pretty cool. Considering, if a deck's primarily running blue, this allows them to do that. They don't have to run any extra yellow stuff. So it's a 19k blocker. If your leader's a blue or yellow, switch this card to active mode once per turn. So during a battle, I wonder how that would work. So let's say you block an attack and your opponent swings at this card. You can then restand it and they can't swing at it anymore, right? So like that's kind of like as a weird negate. I think that's how that would work. Obviously we've never seen this effect where it's an activate battle restand. But if that's how it works, if like someone swings and you block and they swing at your blocker, you can then activate battle, restand it. Do that. Or I wonder if you can restand it and then target and then say blocker and then tap it again. I don't know how that would work. This is pretty cool though. I like it. Art's pretty cool too. Vegeta and Bulma joined by Fate. This is a red-yellow, so it's an arrival for 1 red. When this card is played, draw 1. Okay, so it replaces itself. And then activate main for a red-yellow. You can choose up to 1 yellow Saiyan with an energy cost of 3 and 20k power in your hand and play it. First thing that comes to mind is Dawn of Divinity. That's a Super Saiyan God. Goku came out of set 8. It's a 20k, it's a 3-drop, and it's a yellow Saiyan since it's red-yellow, and it's 20k crit offering. Pretty cool card. If you get the SPRs, they're much cooler. I unfortunately sold all my red-yellow stuff, so I'm not going to be playing red-yellow. But it's a cool card. I don't know if there's any other... I'm trying to think of other yellow Saiyans with their 3-drop with 20k. I don't know. That's the only one I can think of at this point. So, I mean, it's cool. You basically, for the same energy you would play out Dawn of Divinity, you can play out a second 20k and draw a card. So it's cool. It's a cool card. Pretty good. And, looks like the last card we have is Son Gohan and Piccolo Skills Sharpen. This is a 6-drop. Double strike, triple attack. Okay. Is this them making up for the fact that they banned, or that they basically ruined Search Piccolo? Activate main, 1 for 1 blue if your leader is blue or green. And you discard this card from your hand, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less, and place them at the bottom of your owner's deck in any order. So some more small board removal, just to help get rid of some of those weird cantrip cards or just pesky 1-2 drops that you don't want your opponent to have on the board. I wonder if there's a way to cheat this card out early. It isn't a Saiyan, an Earthling, and an Namekian. So maybe they're going to eventually release some new Namekian stuff. But at the moment, I can't think of a way to cheat this card out. For 5. I think for 6, this card's pretty bad. It has great offensive stats, 25k, double strike, and triple attack. But you have to pay 6 to play this out. Like, that's insane. I'm not a fan. Not a fan, and that kind of disappoints me. I think if I were to, I would probably buy a set of these if they're really, really cheap. I've noticed something that Bandai likes to do is they'll release cards that really don't make any sense, and then like 2 sets later they become really strong. I'm sure that's a common thing people see in card games, but since I'm newer to the game, that's just sort of an observation. I think they're doing that. I think this card's gonna be useful maybe later on in some facet. We just can't really see it yet because those cards aren't out. We also have the rares. I mean, we also have the SRs tomorrow, so maybe there's an SR that helps. But my ranking for these cards, I would say Son Goku and Hit, probably number 1. Vegeta and Trunks, number 2. I think this is great, having a double blocker, and it's a blue specifically, so it gives mainly blue decks a good blocker card. This is great because it has Deflect. Comes down, you can just wipe a bunch of cards off the board, KO them. Hard to deal with because it is Deflect. Third is probably Vegeta and Bulma, since this card draws and you can play another card out for 3 energy. It's pretty good. I think there's the new Super Saiyan 4 Goku card. I think it's a 3-drop yellow with 20k. I think it's 20k. But that's another card you can play out for free too. I mean, for 2 energy. So this is a cool card. Yeah, it's nice, especially if you have multiple of these where you just tap 2 red, play it. Basically, just tap 2, draw 2, and you get 2 20k bodies on board. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm sold. And then Son Gohan and Piccolo is probably the worst one so far, but this card could easily be the best. I just need to see some more support for it. But let me know what you guys think down below. Like and subscribe. Leave a note down in the comments so we can kind of have a conversation about these cards. And I will see you guys in the next video.